there we are, back again, Aquila City, about to meet Miss Lance, whoever she is.
And that must make you our guest. Please, take a seat.
Sure.
Now, you may already know who I am. Raisha Lance, CEO, Laredo Firearms.
Glad to meet you.
And you, I know all about. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for the retreat. Truly, it's a project that's near and dear to my heart. I'm not the sole donor, but yes, the retreat is a project I've been trying to foster for some time now. My attempt to improve the plight of humanity, even if just in a minor way.
That's honorable.
Which is why I'm so thankful for your intervention on its behalf.
You're welcome.
Now, I presume Nevin already got you up to speed. I need details before I talk to the heads of the Trackers Alliance. Make sure their members understand the retreat's off limits. So if you don't mind, I'd like to just jump right into it. Lily here will be taking notes as we go.
Hey,
now,
Lily.
Nevin said all the various incidents afflicting the retreat, they all stemmed from this pair of rogue bounty hunters. Do I have that right?
Yeah, they were involved in a kidnapping. The rest I wasn't present for.
Ah, I'll be sure that's noted. But you did manage to get those two to leave the retreat alone. You mind my asking how you accomplished that?
I just talked with them.
2 trackers and you just talked them down? That's quite the feat. I'm interested in the details, though. How exactly did it all play out?
It was a tough back and forth, really. Sort of.
I'm sure it was. I've dealt with trackers. They tend to be a focused sort. So, only other thing I wanted to ask, and I'm just looking for an opinion here, is there anything in your eyes that could have been done to prevent this happening?
Prevent what? It's underprotected. Well...
After everything I've heard from you and Nevin, I'm inclined to agree. It'll take time to get the right people in place for this kind of work, but I'll make sure it's addressed. But that should give me enough to present to the Alliance. Thank you for making the time.
Sure.
Now, what you did, well, it deserves something more than just a couple of firm thank yous. Here, I want you to have these. They're a rare make, but I think you've earned it. Now, was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we went our separate ways?
No thanks. I think you're gonna do real good.
That's kind of you. But without your help, it might have stayed just a goal. You have my sincere thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, as you've seen, there's plenty to be done.
Miss Lance is the one you need to speak to.
Yes?
I know, Justin. I know. What in here? Oh, speak to Trevor? The Trevor from GTA? Really? Alright. Let's take a shortcut. So what do we have? Wow, nice. A 15,000. Wow. Let me just get some more ammo for that.
The McCall estate is empty, right? What's stopping me from just, moving in?
50 caliber,
You
right?
might want to rethink that.
garrison.
Take a gander.
Where do you have these 6.5s? Thanks.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
I know.
The Rock might have some work for someone like you.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Caliber, yes. Demoralizing, that's a nice effect. Right, let's talk to Trevor then. Acquire the power on Skink? No, not yet. Not for now.
Contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
Well then, let's talk to Trevor. And face another loading screen. Perfect.
Stay away from the sixth circle.
Yeah, sixth circle, alright. Noted. Where's the audio? Come on.
What's up?
Nothing.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
Yep.
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Sidonia.
Beautiful. Beautiful landscape.
I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
Nah. Used to do mining for
Argos,
Argos.
huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless... maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Alright.
Great!
Let's
I
hear it.
promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
So, tell me.
Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me. Not having any trouble mining the ore, are you?
Nope. Now, while we're at Sidonia anyway, there's another quest. Just not sure where it was. This one.
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them home.
Well then, what can I do you for?
Nothing.
Do you have a child or children between the ages of 5 to 18? Enroll them in a United Colonies distance learning program today. Your children will be provided with routine programs teaching them art, science, mathematics, history, and more, all in the comfort of your own home. Put your children on the right path to success and enroll today.
Anything I can help you with?
Yep.
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Perfect.
You
I got
the
a
courier?
delivery for
I've
you.
been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
No thanks.
Okay, no problem.
Can I upgrade that? How would I? Oh, did I just buy that? All right. Well then. just... what do we do? I should meet him. Yeah, let's meet Chief Sugiyama. Might be a whole new questline for us. So while I'm already here, let me check out my inventory first. Hello? Hey, Roscoe.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Not really, but thanks.
Glad to see you're back in one piece.
Well... There's nothing in it. All right. Let me just pack some stuff in here. Just in case, you know. Come on, will you please, Lynn?
Your safety is our #1 priority.
That's good to know.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Good.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I don't know, you're on my quest list.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Yes.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Go on.
Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Sounds like a job for me, though. Okay, let's talk. Communication apparently Didn't work, so let's try and check. I don't wanna. What the hell?
You're human.
Yes. So are you.
Oh, we're human. From the planet Earth in the Sol system.
Oh, from Earth? No.
It's just that
Of course I'm human.
we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
Alright. How'd it take you so long?
Your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
I'd love to know more.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out. Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Sure, let's talk.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah,
sure,
so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
If you had a claim on this planet, how could others settle here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Well, why... What the hell? Why not just settle on the other side of it?
But it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Are you... No.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
What the... No, Isn't there an option
rules around here
to not do the quest?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't
plain
work.
Crazy, right?
Just stay out of trouble.
I mean, how possibly...
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
The Paradiso people won't just...
Sure is nice to know
No.
there are other people out there.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
No worries.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Records.
We were never trained to address threats
left.
coming from outside our ship.
Wow. Hi.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. Hi. Now seriously, I don't think the people on Paradiso would happily agree to your plans of conquering them.
were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.